A new office and branch. I mentioned this a moment ago about when we hire for like a one-off project. So when we launched our office in the Payoneer, we did a little launch event. We had press come along, big customers, influencers, and created a bit of a fun kind of event in a bar one evening, and a whole load of press came from it afterwards. And it was great because GMA, I mean, these publications you've probably never heard of, but GMA is a bit one of the main kind of serious news agencies, whereas Rappler is more of like the Viola of Philippines. So it's got a huge online following, really good for our target customers. The publications are the sort I never heard of. But then we managed to get Miguel, who's our country manager, on Bloomberg the following morning. And all of this wrapped into what we saw as like one big kind of credibility play, is that we worked with the PR agency for 3 months and then we stopped it, and now we go back to them whenever we decide. We don't need ongoing brand. We didn't feel that this is where we wanted to invest in online brand building for the Philippines, but this is something that lasts for us forever. Every landing page that we have can be as featured in Rappler and Bloomberg. We can kind of show this video over and over again, and somehow when one of your people is on Bloomberg wearing a suit and talking seriously, especially when you deal with money, which is what we do, it just gives you credibility. Definitely on that, something that we can use and reuse and reuse, and eventually you might feel like it's starting to get a bit old and we have to freshen it up. And the same was true with Japan as well. We did a launch event. This time actually Scott, our CEO, joined us at the launch event because in Japan it was seen very important that the CEO actually attends there and gives his blessing and stamp of approval over the new office and the new country manager. So something that we did there, and again it's kind of given us that credibility boost. And it's also, I mentioned HR before, it's a really good boost for the employees. In the Philippines office, when we launched it, they had 3 employees. Those 3 employees felt like the kings of the world, that their company had come, that executives had come to launch it, their new boss was on Bloomberg the following morning. So much pride, so much goodwill comes from employees seeing it, and you probably see it in your own companies. Whenever you get a good bit of PR, people love to share it on Facebook. They love to show off, Payoneer, did this or did that, or was in our CEO was in, or COO in Israel, and our general manager in Israel was on the front page of Calcalis. People like to share that sort of thing because they have pride in their company, and it can really make a difference there.